The mirror in the sand. In the far reaches of the desert, where the dunes breathe like sleeping beasts and the stars pierce the sky like golden nails, there stood a forgotten city, no longer on any map, its name whispered only by wind and scorpion. To this place came a solitary traveler, cloaked in dust and silence, known only as Qamar. Qamar had been cast out of his homeland, not by sword or decree, but by the withering of his own heart. His friends had turned hollow, his victories turned bitter. Even his own voice, once thunderous with certainty, had become a stranger's murmur. And so he walked, not to find solace, but to confront what he could no longer outrun. The desert received him without kindness. The sun scorched his back by day, and the cold clawed his bones by night. Yet he pressed forward, following a vision he could not name, a whisper he felt more than heard, as if the sands themselves called his soul to judgment. On the seventh night, beneath a moon as pale as old bone, Qamar came upon the ruins of the forgotten city. Its stone gates stood crooked, half swallowed by the earth, but something within pulsed with life, ancient and waiting. He passed beneath the archway and walked into silence thick as velvet. At the center of the city lay a sunken chamber, and in its heart stood a mirror, tall as a man, framed in obsidian, untouched by time or sand. It did not reflect the world behind him, but something else, something deeper. Qamar approached. The air grew heavy. When he looked into the glass, he did not see his face. He saw the boy he had once been, eyes wide with hope and defiance. Then the mirror shifted. The image twisted. The boy became a man of rage, eyes filled with fire, hands stained with unseen deeds. Then another form, bent, fearful, hiding behind masks. Then yet another, cold, clever, manipulative, smiling with no soul behind the teeth. He stumbled back, but the mirror pulsed with dark light, the chamber sealed. No door, no escape. "You wish to know why you suffer," said a voice, not from outside, but from within the mirror. It was his voice, yet not. It was older. "These are not demons. They are you." Qamar fell to his knees. Shame rose like flood water. Rage followed, then terror. But there was no one to fight. No sword could slay what lived within. He stood trembling and stepped forward. "I see you," he said. "I will not turn away." The figures in the mirror writhed. Some wept, others howled. Then one by one they stepped out of the glass, not to attack but to merge with him. Each touch seared his soul, but also restored a part he had long denied. His anger became courage, his fear became humility, his manipulation became insight, and his sorrow finally became love. When the final shadow had embraced him, the mirror shattered. Qamar awoke at dawn, lying in the sand outside the city's ruins. The desert wind was warm. He rose different, eyes deeper, presence fuller. The world had not changed, but he had. He walked east toward no kingdom, no crown. He had no followers, no banners, no name that mattered. Yet wherever he went, people felt something in his silence, an echo of the fire that only burns in those who have faced the night and returned whole. And some, upon seeing him, began their own journey into the sand.